Hi guys, how's it going? It's Julian and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we will be making another lesson to prepare yourself for the IELTS exam, or if you have in mind to do it, this will be pretty useful for you because we will be using a website which it is specifically to prepare yourself for this kind of exams. And as I said in another video, this website have many lessons and questions and stuff to help you to prepare yourself for the IELTS exam. And even when the questions could be pretty different between each other, the structure to answer these kind of questions that the interviewer can make you is almost the same. So if you know how to follow this structure and answer the questions in the way in which this website provides you, the most of the questions would be pretty useful to answer. It could be a piece of cake during the exam. So let's go ahead, and today to practice we will focus in a speaking lesson, which the name of the lesson is describe a film that made you laugh. And of course this is like a pretty random question which can appear in the exam or not, but as I said, the structure always or the most of the time is the same for the most of the answers, for the most of the questions. So let's go ahead with this. As I said, the topic for this lesson is describe a film that made you laugh, and the website provides you a particular structure which can help you to answer this question in an appropriate way. And to answer this question appropriately, you should say what it was, when you watch it, who you watch it with, and explain what it made you laugh. For example, a sample of answer could be this, and this is the point of the lesson basically. And let's go ahead with this. And the point is that you must express this answer as if you're talking with the interviewer and sound natural, and find your intonation and body language and stuff to make this more natural and casual possible for the interviewer. Okay, sample answer. Actually, I'm not fan of typical comedy films, so I can't recall the last time I actually laughed when watching a funny movie. Instead, I'll tell you about a time I laughed when watching a movie. The film's name was The Witcher, which is a movie adaptation of the first part in a fantasy novel series written by a Polish author. The series revolves around Geralt, the Witcher with superhuman abilities in his journey to find Ciri, his long-lost adopted daughter. It's a pretty long series, so I'll just focus on its first part, The Last Wish. So in this part, Gerald met a sorceress called Jennifer, who would later be bound to him by destiny and became the love of his life. And what the movie does really well, also, the thing that makes me laugh and adore, was the palpable chemistry between them. Gerald is famous for his dry humor, and Jennifer can literally destroy a person's ego with her razor-sharp sarcasm and witty remarks. As you can expect, whenever Gerald and Jen are together, they never fail to amuse the audience with their genuine interactions. The way mock each other, banter back and forth, speaks so much about their personality, sense of humor, and most importantly, the unbreakable bonds between them. Apart from the super talented actor and actress who play G and Y, two very hard characters to portray, I also gotta give credits to the movie producer for staying faithful to the source material. It felt like G and Y just magically stopped into a world right from the book with their unmistakable appearance and personalities. So that's all I want to tell you about this unexpectedly hilarious movie. I not only find the chemistry between Gerald and Jan adorable, but also consider it is a relationship goal. Hopefully my significant other would also feel the same. So this is one of the ways in which you can answer this kind of questions properly, following this kind of structure. So now let's go ahead with the rest of the lesson. In this case, the next topic is called IELTS Speaking Part 3. So we have here a couple of common questions that the interviewer can make you, and the way in which you can answer as well. So, do people like comedy? I think yes. Not all, but most people are into comedies. You know, watching any funny content can help induce laughter, which in turn gives them a sense of happiness and relaxation. Comedy is also my all-time favorite film genre, which I watch nearly on a daily basis to unwind and relieve stress after hard days at work. Why do people of all ages like cartoons? Well, maybe because cartoons are fun and entertaining, you know? Their plots are both meaningful and straightforward, which helps people understand easily even when they are too busy to pay full attention. Besides, as I see, most adults grew up watching cartoons, so it's just like a memorable part of their childhood, and that can definitely trigger their interest. Why do some people like to make others laugh? Actually, those who have a great sense of humor enjoy making people laugh. They may find it fun to do so, or perhaps they want to leave a good impression on others. You know, people tend to like being with someone who can bring them happiness and positive energy. Should teachers tell jokes in class? I think yes. Compared to teachers being serious all the time, students perhaps like those who can tell some jokes or funny stories and laugh along with them. That really helps to reduce stress during the whole long lesson. On top of that, I do believe that laughter is a good thing in class since anyone who shares a good laugh can bond as a group. Okay, basically that's the whole lesson. A short lesson, but you can get an idea about these kind of questions that can appear in the exam. Of course, it could be kind of difficult to practice alone because these kind of lessons, the most of the time, it is in the website, and the way in which it is presented to you, it is in text, so you must read it. But in real life, this could be a speaking practice or test, so you must adequate your voice, your intonation, your body, and the way in which you speak to a real conversation, not just to practice aloud as you're reading a random lesson, because the point of this is express the most natural possible to the interviewer that your level in English it is a good one. So that's it. And as you maybe realized, I must improve the way in which I express these ideas and answers, cause it sounds like I'm reading a book or stuff. So the point is to make it the more natural possible. And well, until now, I hope you find it useful, guys. And until now, this video, it was pretty nice for me. Hit the subscribe button, give me a like if you find it useful, and see you in the next video. Bye bye. See you later.